When that row fills, then we're going to move the rest to the other side. Now the two classes should face each other. They should not be in the same row. Miss McDowell's class is on this row here. Okay guys, I can get your attention. The people who are in the chairs, you should have a blue sheet of paper to write down your favorite book or one of your favorite books this year. Now before I forget to say it, we're going to show you a parody of American Idol, it's American Book Idol, and I don't want you to write the names of these three books that are not part of this competition, and that is Hunger Games, Divergent, and Maximum Ride. And you'll see why. Use some other titles than that, okay? Don't go with those. Now, the white sheet is used to record the books that you like, or, even better yet, you can put it in your reading log. But this white sheet is kind of designed to go into your reading log. For you guys on the floor, you'll switch and you'll get chairs later, and you'll get the sheets and all that kind of stuff. So, each of these movies is kind of fun. It's made for some humor, but it's also trying to show something. So, if we take 920 some students around on a library tour, I get really boring. I get really boring fast. Plus, it takes a long time. So we're going to do a speeded up library tour. We've hired 4 superheroes to do this. Now, could everybody who's been in one of the movies please stand up? These are the Hollywood stars who we see today. There she is. One and only. Thank you very much. There you go.
Oh, so this is the takeaway cabinet.
Wow! Look at all these books!
Who knows who this gentleman is? Mr. Combs, who is filling in for Ryan Seacrest. Here he comes.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Seacrest, and this is American Book Idol.
You should get the idea that you can find anything you need in the library by using the online catalog. So we'll show you this Calvin and Hobbes film, and then we'll do a little switch thing. On the floor, we're going to go to the other side of the library and look for a good book and check that book out. If you already have a really good book you're reading, find a good spot on that side of the library and just read for the next 20 or 25 minutes, okay? I give you 3 minutes to write on the blue sheet about a book that you really like this year, and that's going to be the one you're going to discuss with somebody else, okay? So, fill out the blue sheet starting now. Okay, you've got about 40 seconds left. Okay, we woke you up. So that's it for the writing. Now, here's how the state works. We're going to give you only 30 seconds, so the time goes by really fast. You're going to look at the person right across from you, and you're going to tell that person about your book for 30 seconds. Then we're going to do a switch, and that person will then tell you about their book. And then we'll keep rotating. We'll show you how it works. Is everybody ready? We're going to start with the people in row 1 here, and row 1 over here. They can do the talking first. And begin. Okay, switch speakers.
The book summary of the story is returning to a team must survive an alien occupation of Earth, but things get complicated when she meets friendly alien J-Lo and another set of aliens plan to attack Earth. I recommend this book because it's really funny, and while the idea is not really original, it it's just really funny, and how they solve the problem is really interesting.
Okay, stop. Okay, write that book title down if you like that. The count of 10, 9, 8, 7.
What I think is very positive about the orientation are the videos. I think the videos are very powerful. It was very interesting when we had the Google people come in. One of the search engines that kids use the most is YouTube. And kids are very visual and they like that kind of interactive piece. So I thought that part of the library orientation was very powerful. You can hear behind me the drum and the movement. Kids are better when they have that sense of moving. So I thought that worked very well. One thing that I think is a little bit more difficult for B-side is we spend a lot of time in the library. We come once a week. And so the orientation where they were getting books or reading silently was harder. Had to kind of get kids, took them a little bit longer to get settled. So maybe that 20-25 minute period next year, kind of looking at that for something either shorter library orientation or something during that would be more powerful. So, thank you.
Library orientation this year is actually great. There's a lot of different activities for the kids and a lot of quick and catchy ways for kids to remember kind of the basics about the library. So far, so good.
One of the things I liked about the orientation is the use of students in help making the orientation. Some of the video classes work together to prepare some of the videos they actually use in the orientation process. So that was interesting. I could see teachers meeting with Ron and his staff ahead of time to determine the standards that he wants to hit as far as the library standards are concerned, and matching those up with kind of our reading standards that we can work together to build an even better orientation. But it was a good mix of videos and interaction and some real practical use for the kids.
One of the things that I've loved about this library orientation is the interaction the students get to have with one another. I loved the lineup and the book sharing that was going on, where everybody was able to share their favorite book with a lot of people and gather as much feedback as possible. And then I loved the opportunity for the kids to then go out and explore the library and find one of those books that was just recommended to them. Another thing that I loved about this library orientation was the implementation of the videos. And in the past, I've seen Ron share videos for library orientation, but this is the first time I've really seen the students create those videos, and it was really neat to see them teaching one another about how the library works. So those are some things that I really appreciate about this library orientation. Okay, so the one suggestion I would have is with the 5 different videos, I think there are 5, there might even be 6, I might break them up a little bit more. I know that at the end he shows 3 in a row, or I think he showed 3 in a row at the end, and I think that the momentum for that gets a little bit, it slows down a little bit. I think that there are such great videos. It'd be cool if we could, you know, do one activity, see a video, then do an activity, see a video, do an activity, see a video, instead of video, video, video. But other than that, I thought that it was fantastic.